I think a lot of people say marriage is difficult because they go into marriage expecting so much perfection, with too much expectation. You go into marriage expecting a fairy tale, expecting every day to be bubbly and happy. There are happy days, there are sad days. I mean, even when you're not married, even when you're courting or something, there are days that you're happy with your partner, and there are days that you just want to shoot them if possible. So people go into marriage expecting that perfection. There's no perfection anywhere. I mean, marriage is not hard. Marriage is sweet. So there are happy days and there are sad days. What I always tell people is, don't go into marriage expecting so much. Don't go into marriage expecting a lot of, drop your expectation, lower your expectation. Because if you have too much high expectation of your partner, you'll be disappointed. So lower your expectation and, you know, just accept them for who they are, and everything would work out. Like she said, marriage has to be 50-50. You have to give and take. It has to be 50-50. It's for both parties. Like, you have to work both ways and meet in between. So marriage is not hard, in my opinion, and sometimes it can be hard too.
Hi guys, my name is Abby.
Hi guys, my name is Shakirah, and we are live on the Fawaz King HQ.
Have you ever had a friend with benefits?
A friend with benefits?
Sure.
Oh.
A lot. And it all depends. I've been having friends for a very long time. I have a lot of friends, both home and abroad. And I've had friends for 20 years who have a lot of benefits. I don't mention names, but I have a friend who I will call like a middle of the night, who will pick up my call. I have a friend who gives advice, like mutual, very mutual friends. I have both males and females, and I believe friends are just like families. I have friends who has turned family, and we do a lot of things together. So I definitely have a lot of friends with benefits. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Have you ever had a friend with benefits?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends, and when we talk about friends with benefit, what exactly are we talking about? Friends that you can benefit from in positive ways. I mean, I have friends.
Would you keep working at your current job if you won a year's salary in the lottery?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Yeah, I would keep working there. Yeah.
So what do you do?
I'm an IT project manager, and I love my workspace, so I would work there definitely. Yeah,
that's good.
So would you keep working at your current job if you won a year's salary in the lottery?
Definitely. Even though I'm a registered nurse, I love what I do. I also own a home care agency, and there's nothing like having your own business.
Right.
I'll definitely keep my job.
Absolutely.
Would you rather win 50,000 than have your best friend win 500,000?
I would rather have my best friend win 500,000 so that we can split it into two. That's 250,000 for me. So would you rather win 50,000 than have your best friend win 500,000?
I would rather win the 500. I would rather win the 50,000.
That means you don't trust your best friend to split
my best friend, right? Okay, I'll do the 50. I'll do the 50.
That was funny.
For $100,000, would you spit on?
Spit to both. So, what culture shock have you experienced as a Nigerian living in the United States?
In what sense? Because Can you please expatiate more?
You know how we kind of come here and see certain things that we don't see back in Africa, and you're like, this happens in real life?
Yeah, I think the way their marital status, the way the way they break up easily when they get married, I'm really shocked. Because when you see them, when you meet them, most of them get married, they give birth to kids with different fathers. Like you see, or like 20 years old with 4 different kids with different fathers.
Yeah.
It really shocked me, because that doesn't really happen in back in Nigeria, especially in Nigeria. It's not really common. It's not something that happens there.
Right.
So it's really amazing. I don't know.
It's shocking.
It's really shocking.
I agree with you. Yeah, for me, culture shock. Hooray. My friend invited us for dinner. Hey, to a 5-star restaurant. That's how we went to restaurant though, my people. Not preparing my pocket that okay, we were gonna pay for our food. And after the dinner, I just moved, so that's why it was different for me than now. I'm so used to that system. I just moved and we went for dinner, and it was time to pay, and she was like, okay guys, they brought your bills, pay up your bills. I was shocked, like I didn't ask for a dinner. I could have made dinner in my house. Why did you bring me here? It was shocking to me because I just moved. But now we're used to the system. Like, oh, every time anyone invites you for a dinner, prepare your purse.
That's American for you.
Yeah. So, do you think body enhancement should be normalized in the society?
Do you mean legalized or normalized? Yeah, two different things.
Both ways.
I think it shouldn't be normalized or legalized.
Why?
Because the side effects, it really doesn't worth it. You see so many people who have these body enhancements, at the end of the day, they end up like they break down. Medically, it doesn't worth it. It doesn't really worth it. Even though they at first when you have it, it's really beautiful. You see them beautiful, glowing, and all this, but it really doesn't worth it. It has a lot of side effects. It's not healthy.
Right.
It's not.
I think for me, body enhancement should be normalized. People should have opinion on how they want to present their body, what they want to do to their body. Would I do any body enhancement? No. But am I going to judge someone for doing it? No. Because I believe some people want to present themselves in a certain way that they are not looking. And for that, some people fall into depression. Some people have some kind of low self-esteem. So, if we could give them some kind of happiness to put themselves out there in a certain way after doing body enhancement, why not? If not, I'm not going to judge anyone for doing their body enhancement, but I am not going to do it personally. But it's okay if anyone wants to do it.
Okay, this is not about judging.
Yeah,
it's about being beautiful the way you were created.
Yeah, accepting yourself.
That's what I'm trying to explain. It's not about judging or anything. You just have to be happy the way you created.
Right.
So,
right. I know we all have different opinions about this, right? But would I do any body enhancements? No. But if people want to do it and it's safe for them to do, and it's gonna boost their self-esteem, it's gonna make them feel happy, and they should go for it.
There are so many things that can make you happy, but
I feel happiness so is different for everybody. For some people, it's how they look. Like, it gives them some kind of high self-esteem to put themselves out there. It kind of makes them happy in a way. So happiness is different for everybody.
You're right.
Do you think technology is making people dumb or smart?
I think it's making people smart. It's making people smart. For example, most of our kids in school right now, they use technology for everything, even in class, and you have no idea how smart these kids are. If you have a new phone, if you have anything new, even laptops, a 15 years old will set everything for you, even without going anywhere, without any training. It's making people, and social media, everything is technology, everything, everywhere is everything is going high tech now. So I think it's making people smart.
Right. I also agree with the belief technology is making people really smart. I mean, when we're talking about smart, you're talking about efficient way to work faster, and technology will definitely get you to that level to be able to do your work faster and more efficiently. So technology is making people smart. Yeah.
Okay, let's say a child comes to you, like a 15 years old, and tells you they think they are in the wrong body. What would you advise the person, the child?
I think the first thing I'm gonna do is to ask them why they feel that way. Why would you feel you're in the wrong body? I mean, nature creates everything. You are created in that form. God doesn't make mistakes, right? So why do you feel you're in the wrong body? That would be my first question. We all came in the right form that we're supposed to. So I will try to reason from the child's perspective, like, why do you feel you're in the wrong body? You never come in the wrong body. God doesn't make mistakes. No, that's not acceptable.
Okay, as a nurse, the first thing, if you have any issue or any situation like this, the first thing is you have to assess the patient or your child. Is asking the question. You said the same thing. You have to watch the child. If it's your own child, you have to monitor the child on daily basis and see what's going on. Like maybe they have something they've been hiding. You have to check them, assess them, make sure they've not been talking to someone, or they have some feelings or something they have to tell you about. You make them open up to you. That's the first thing you have to do. Then we can go from there. So
a very good approach. Yeah, I agree. Okay, next question. Why do you think marriage is so hard?
To me, I don't think marriage is hard. I don't think so. I've been married for, let me see, 18 good years now.
Oh, wow.
And I'm so happy. And I thank God for that. But I think most people make some mistakes. They are not patient enough. They are not committed. There's no marriage that is perfect. That's the first thing I have to tell you. There's no marriage that is perfect. We all sacrifice. We have to be ready to sacrifice for each other. We have to give in like 50-50 to make things work. I don't think marriage is so difficult the way people are making it to seem these days. These days we have a lot of people who want to do more than they can. Like they are doing what they are not expecting to be doing. And I think that really messes most marriage up. Like being exposed to so many social medias. Sometimes most of those things happening in social medias are not real. But they take it home and they think, oh, my husband's supposed to be doing this. What I've been seeing on the medias, there's nothing perfect. There's no marriage perfect. There's no perfect marriage. So we just have to be patient. We need a lot of patience, a lot. Committed, like we have to bring in. Not the husband alone. In Africa, they say, oh, the husband is the head of the house, so he is supposed to be bringing everything. This is America. We both work and we still have to contribute to make things work. So I don't think marriage or dating is so difficult the way people are making it to seem these days. So
I agree with you. I think a lot of people say marriage is difficult because they go into marriage expecting so much perfection, with too much expectation. You go into marriage expecting a fairy tale, expecting every day to be bubbly and happy. There are happy days, there are sad days. I mean, even when you're not married, even when you're courting or something, there are days that you're happy with your partner, and there are days that you just want to shoot them if possible. So people go into marriage expecting that perfection. There's no perfection anywhere. I mean, marriage is not hard. Marriage is sweet. So there are happy days and there are sad days. What I always tell people is, don't go into marriage expecting so much. Don't go into marriage expecting a lot of, drop your expectation, lower your expectation, because if you have too much high expectation of your partner, you'll be disappointed. So lower your expectation, and just accept them for who they are, and everything would work out. Like she said, marriage has to be 50-50. You have to give and take. It has to be 50-50. It's for both parties. Like, you have to work both ways and meet in between. So marriage is not hard, in my opinion, and sometimes it can be hard too. Number one thing, why they like women a lot. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand the fact that one woman cannot satisfy a man. I'm not generalizing this anyway. So, why they are so... When a woman is with a man, most women, when they're with a man, they are satisfied with their man without having any reason to look outside or to seek for more. But for a man, it's always different. They always want more. They just like the opposite sex so much. That surprises me. Like, why are you not satisfied with what you have? I'm not generalizing it, but that goes for most men.
Yeah, I think there are so many factors that can cause this.
Right.
Firstly, sometimes they might not be ready. They might not be ready, and probably the girl is ready. They just think they have to be together. And specs, some men will tell you they have specs. Some men will say, I want slim girl, I want small, different types of shapes.
Right.
They want a fair lady, like light in complexion or dark. But when they come to probably date the wrong girl, probably
they will seek more.
Too.
But when it comes to a man saying, no, they have spec, I don't believe men have spec.
Some men do. Yeah. Some men will not date a big, like,
right.
How do you call it?
Right.
A big girl.
Yeah.
Some men will also will never date a slim girl.
Right.
I think they do have specs. They
okay. That's true though. Yeah.
So I think it really affects them, and when they get married to someone who, the wrong person, they start to look outside and say, hey, I'm still searching for my spec. That's what I think.
Thank you guys for watching. If you like this, comment below and follow the Fawaz King HQ. Thank you.